for the community. Is that how we do things around here? It's going to be Airwalk and
Cure. And then the tiebreaker is going to be T7.
Okay, well, let's get started, guys. We are in round of 16. It's a best of 3 stage here at the ZOWIE Open Sunday Cup number 3. Garpy versus Twister. This is going to be pretty brutal for Garpy, unless... do you know if Garpy is much of an Airwalk fanatic?
I don't think he's really an Airwalk fanatic, at least not to the level Twister is, but he does know the map, and he can definitely hold his own here. Already Twister with the pressure. And both these guys actually really low at the moment, so...
Whoa!
Nice rocket there from Garpy, just through that little gap. Caught Twister off there, and Twister actually just rushing him off the spawn. Very ballsy move there from Twister. And that's going to be another frag for Garpy. I don't know why
Twister did that. This is the start he needs. Like, if Twister get off to a good start, I kind of have a feeling that he would... He has the understanding of how to easily just take advantage, get into control, and get frag after frag after frag. I think that Garpy's going to try and play a little bit more methodically, but at the moment he's converting well as well, so... maybe I should shut my face and wait and see what happens, because it's clear that Twister wants to land some damage at ASAP and push Garpy off of what is currently a favorable stack.
Yeah, this is Twister's map pick, and he's definitely going to look to win this. It's his best map, so...
It would be pretty devastating for him if he were to lose this. I would give Garpy an overwhelming advantage in this entire... or in the remaining maps, if he was to win this.
I mean, there were rumors that, you know, Garpy's drunk, according to him, but he's hitting really well.
He is, at the moment. Maybe he should continue. Maybe being sober during Quake competition is actually where Garpy's been going wrong all these years.
Exactly, in true British fashion, he just has to play drunk all the time. I mean...
Well said.
Maybe that's the key.
Oh my god.
Nice little rocket there.
Okay, he's got to make sure he doesn't give away that mega health. Twister being a bit of annoying at the moment. Garpy.
Garpy just wants to listen.
He can stand here all day, and actually, Twister might give him an opportunity to get another kill. Is Twister going to be fast enough to get down there? He's pushed across the side. Garpy's spamming that LG, and he has successfully won both the major items, so that's amazingly good news. He's low on LG, but I'm not sure how Twister's going to be able to get back in this with only 75 armor and not a whole bunch of health. Pain is hard for the German.
Yeah, very well played from Garpy. Just, you know, very patient, not rushing for the items, rather listening for where Twister is. So he's playing this quite methodically, and it's working for him at the moment. Could even be another frag. Twister takes a hell of a lot of LG damage there, too much in fact. And Garpy's going to look to get this Mega. Yeah, he does. It does take a rail, but it's not going to hurt him too much.
It's not just the Mega, really. It's the fact that he's taking a couple of greens, he's taking the yellows as well. He's going to get himself in position on the red armor. If he slipped that jump, then maybe things could have changed. And now he's going to have to move up there, prevent Twister from reaping any kind of benefits. And ideally, actually, he can get himself over to the yellow as soon as possible. Twister will get himself that at the very least, but there's no weapons, and already he's going to lose pretty much all that armor. Garpy sees that it's no longer up. He knows that the Mega's over here. This is going to be one more kill, and Twister is in a hellhole at the moment.
Yeah, Garpy even falling back onto the Mega, and this is probably going to be a conversion frag for Garpy. Twister looking to land some rocket damage. Unfortunately, Garpy just really aggressive with the LG, so much damage there. And so far, Garpy's just bringing this game to Twister.
Yeah, this is crushing right now.
Yeah, I mean, Twister was my favorite going into this map, and he just wants to get past Garpy.
I'd say, in the whole match, I'd say. This is an excellent performance, but you know what, we can't judge the entire series from this at the moment. Garpy did take some nasty damage earlier, and now having to contest for the major item, he's going to win the Mega health. That is huge. If he can win this fight over here, that's going to be red armor as well. Lost quite a lot of health, but he should have an opportunity to recuperate a little bit. And if Twister keeps missing his rails, then... oh, it's going to get worse. Ooh. Twister, he can't hit the shot. 11-0, and every chance that Twister has to at least shake off Garpy from the control or just get himself on the board, he's blowing it. And then 5 seconds now till the Mega. 2 health left. Finally, Twister's on the board.
Yeah, I mean, this is... This is the point at which Twister needs to get his head back into this game. He's already 10 frags down. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's not over yet, but so far he just hasn't had his head in the game and hasn't been able to do much against Garpy. And he's finally managed to get himself a little bit of control. He should get this red cleanly. Finally does. And all of a sudden it's Garpy on the yellow side of the map. And Twister capitalize. Mega is up at the moment. Twister just looking to bait it out a bit. Yeah, and Garpy's actually doing a really good job of not running into Twister at the moment. Ooh, that grenade.
I'm kind of umming and ahhing at the moment what's going on. I feel like Twister's just gotta hurry up a bit.
Garpy's
4 minutes left. I'm switching around. Garpy's so weak at the moment. 3 health left. Oh, he gets the rocket though. Twister.
Garpy actually gets the LG spawn as well, and beautiful rocket from Twister. He's still hanging around there. He knows Garpy's up, trying to look for this mega. Both players actually want it.
That was important. That was really important. There should be 225s and a red armor over here. And he avoids all kind of damage. The yellow's on the other side of the map. It is going to be taken by Garpy. And this is where Twister now needs to maximize his kind of knowledge of all the angles. Gets a good rail. Deciding which teleporters to use at the moment. If he used the other one, then Garpy might have met him in the air with a rocket or of some sort. And I think Garpy's just going to play this one slowly. I don't think he expected the beginning to go so well, so I think he's just loving and cherishing this advantage. And he might just cipher it up a little bit, just make himself invisible for as long as humanly possible. Good damage from the Brit. Wow, actually.
Garpy's LG. That was huge.
UK versus Germany, this is kind of like a sort of a made-up rivalry that the British people like to have against Germany. I think the Brits care a lot more than the Germans.
Yeah.
But this is still satisfying in some kind of weird traditional way for me, and I'm sure Garpy. Alternatively, Garpy's still thinking about the tequila last night. I'm not sure.
Well, whatever it is, it's working for Garpy at the moment. Twister just, he had a good little spell there, got some big items, but he just didn't make a count. Garpy just, you know, doing plus back damage over on the yellow side. Does catch a really good grenade there from Twister. And both major items are going to be back at the same time.
I think this is the final chance. This is it right now. If Twister can't make the best of this, then I then call it game. If Garpy can just defend it against him with some great rockets or things like that, Twister, why didn't you have the rail out there? There was an open angle for you.
Yeah,
you don't always go for it. It's just so rare to hit.
I think both players know that as well. Now or never for Twister. So Garpy's going to look to play super defensive, and Twister's going to look to do the opposite and play super aggressive. Can he land those rails? He's going to chase here. Garpy's just plus backing there. He did catch himself a railgun off the back end of that chase there.
Oh, Twister messing up his jumps. Is he going to take a jump on the other side? He finds Garpy. He's got himself the rockets. LG coming out, but Twister cannot finish the frag. There's 10 health left for the Brit, and there we are. Twister storms in. Yellow's been taken. The red is still up. I don't think Twister needs to worry too much about this item, but make sure he's got good LG ammunition, because he's going to need that.
That was a bit messy from Twister, I think. He should have gotten that frag a lot sooner, but Garpy's just doing a good job of running away here at the moment. He even lands a little bit of damage.
A little bit. That was a lot of damage then from the Brit.
Big rockets from Garpy, and this should be another frag for Twister, but it's gonna look to... Yeah, Garpy made it a little bit expensive there, even with the MG.
I like what Twister did, rocket jumping and just taking that... the rocket launcher as quick as possible, so Garpy had nothing to defend with. Going up against just the machine gun instead of a rocket launcher is, brings a lot of ease to the situation. But there's 10 seconds till items, and this is really tight. I know that Twister would have calculated it, that it's okay to throw away frags as long as you can make them up again afterwards. But this is going to go down to the wire if Twister's even able to get the next couple of kills. This mega, okay, it's go time. You got to hit everything, Twister. He's taking all the items. But now he can't think about that anymore. Oh, he's missing his rocket jumps and stuff as well.
Come on,
Garpy.
Twister. Yeah, Twister just looks a little bit too nervous here. He needs to...
He's taking ages to even find the kill, and Garpy is just delaying everything. 2 health left, and there's just not enough seconds left in the game. Garpy is already delaying the spawn. The first map here in the round of 16 game between Garpy and Twister is gonna go to Garpy, and it's gonna be 14-10. Maybe even actually a slightly different. Nope, it sticks. But that is a big win for Garpy.
Yeah, that was Twister's map pick, and well played, Garpy. Right from the very beginning, he had a really good start, and then Twister had a little bit of a burst towards the end there, but just couldn't make accounts in the end.
His proper comeback kind of started with about 2.5 minutes to go. He was making attempts at it a bit earlier on, but the thing is, Garpy's beginning was so great, and I love so many times have I seen a game, an arrow walk, where a player gets a huge frag lead, maybe even bigger than the 11 frags that was initially, and then kind of just throwing away kills by just continuing the aggression, being like, oh, I just need to get back in control and everything will be fine. Garpy played it so sensibly, not getting too up in Twister's face, waiting for the right time when Twister was, you know, chasing directly and getting some good defensive damage. I wonder what's going to go down here. It's map number 2. I'm going to follow Garpy off the beginning of this one and see what he's going to make of his pick.
Yeah, Garpy with the LG spawn immediately, just looping around and getting the green and then the mega. And he's going to want to top up his armor here with this yellow, but good little burst of damage there from Twister. Twister's still done it. He manages to get onto the little platform there, unfortunately missing out on the yellow, but Garpy's just going to play it safe. Did enough damage, and he runs away.
Can get red, actually, that'd be pretty big. He's got some rockets now that he can spam a little bit with. Twister does hit a rail shot, one more to get the kill. Garpy just get the red. He denies the item. He does lose out on this score, but maybe there's something he can do after. Hell no, not when Twister's hitting rails like that. Where the hell was all of that on Airwalk?
Yeah, Twister's rail. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what he needed on Airwalk. He needed to finish with his rail, and he just kept missing.
He was going with LG most of the time towards the end.
Yeah.
And that was really sort of his primary weapon, essentially, and it didn't work for him. Garpy dropping down, does get a steal on the red armor. Even if Garpy's losing out another point, then it's absolutely fine. He even gets the 50 health bubble. Twister running
Twister's
around
on one
with a
health.
single point of health. Just flick him, Garpy.
Even the screen's not going to do much. Garpy just has to breathe on Twister at the moment, and a bit of overkill rail will do. Twister does get the rocket launcher spawn. He could actually win himself a red. He does, so it's not a bad spawn for Twister. And opting to take the safe route out, gets himself the LG.
Twister was left with about 30-40 armor after that, so Garpy more than done his deed post red pickup. And it's going to be the red that spawns before the mega on top of that, so Garpy needs to set himself up for this item. He's sneaking all the way there, and he's kind of got time to do it to get some exit damage on the red armor. But he's just a bit too slow.
Yeah.
Just a bit too slow.
And the fact that he was spamming the red so soon after they got taken, I'm just wondering if he actually heard the time on it. Does land a really good rail and secures himself a mega health.
Yeah, that round that he shot at the beginning was insane, to be honest. Yellow's up on the side, and Garpy's like, oh, you can just waste your time over here. I'm going to get the more valuable of the 2 armors. And gets really massive control.
Yeah, well played from Garpy, just wasting a little bit of time there. Won himself that red. And he's actually going to push through the teleporter here quite aggressively with the LG, and this could be a frag for Garpy. Yeah, it does excellent damage.
He's sitting on the mega pretty early, maybe could have pressured off the spawn, but, you know, cherishing the health that he has and the fact that he's tied up the game, no point risking it straight away. But he has given away the red armor. Well, Twister traps himself up on the top, so he couldn't escape very easily, but getting good rocket damage as well. It's not clear who's going to be able to pick up the next kill.
Yeah, Twister took so much LG damage, though, off the top of that jump pad. So both these players not looking in greatest of positions.
They're basically the same. There's 2 armor separating the players at the moment. Garpy's going to get onto red. Twister currently sitting on the mega, so it still couldn't be any more even. But Garpy's in position to do damage on Twister's escape. And actually gets rid of all the armor that the German picked up. Garpy need to pressure the yellow armor. Twister's just sitting above it, and I think Garpy realizes a bit too late. Here's the pickup, and is just going to move away a bit. I think it's a well-calculated drop down, but he's running out of health quite quickly, but it's just enough to tip him over the edge and get himself a kill to get the lead. Now Twister, ooh, I like this move. Finding the lightning gun quickly and pushing Garpy out of the room. This could be a mega win for Twister. Look at the items. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Garpy did get himself the yellow, but he's still fairly weak, especially after Twister got that mega and the red, so Garpy needs to be careful here. Oh, beautiful rocket. Can this algae hold strong again? Twister opting to change for the rockets there. I think that was a poor weapon switch from Twister. Garpy just held his algae on him.
The combo kill from Garpy, it was exceptional. So, just beautiful. Beautiful.
Why did Twister opt to switch to rockets there? I mean, he switched to his rockets and then hoped to hit, what, 2 mid-airs or something. Could have just gotten an algae up.
A bit of hope. I don't know. I have no explanation. Garpy, gets the kill time, 2 health left, and that is going to be the crater. But the spawn, I'd say, actually I'm not sure. Garpy gets some good weapons, but there is going to be the red armor on the other side, which Twister will be able to get. Garpy can make himself feel better with this yellow. Pretty even spawns, to be honest. That's kind of what you'd hope for.
Yeah, there's not much between them. I think Twister might have gotten himself a green there. But it is going to be the Negamex again. Garpy with the LG, just so much damage.
His positioning with it is brilliant as well. Just cycling backwards. With Twister's got the rockets out, he just hits nearly nothing with it. Garpy just gets out of the way in time. Twister down to the lower area.
This is really bad for him. Garpy's going to keep the pressure on here with the LG. Twister only on... Yeah, there we go. Good frag from Garpy. Really, really good pressure.
That drop from Twister was just very unusual. It's like, why did you put yourself out of position like that? You know, maybe go for the item. It's a bit crazy, but dropping into the water... I mean, I'm sure he didn't deliberately go into the water because no one really does. Unless it's next level strats that we haven't seen yet. But Garpy's able to just really lift the lid on this game and put Twister in a horrible position. I'm not sure how he's going to... It's still plenty of time left, but I just feel like Garpy's always seemed to have the edge. Just an error walk, of course. I mean, hard to argue with that because of the start that he managed. But Twister, even his combat skills.
Oh, nice little rail.
He finally shut my face by hitting that rail. Maybe we can get a small comeback from him, but he loses out on the red.
Yeah, that was very quick from Garpy to get himself on the red and just get out of that run.
I'm gonna look at Twister's accuracy. He's hitting 26% rail at the moment. Honestly, how many he's actually fired?
Yeah, it's very unlike Twister.
Yeah. He needs to hit a lot more. 33% LG, and considering he's used it so much, he needs to be hitting more of that. And that's just more items going over to Garpy. There is the Mega though. Twister will get this, but if he gets one rail or anything like that on him, then it's going to be completely meaningless to him.
And again, just Twister needed to do a hell of a lot more damage there. Instead, he just jumped onto the rail and decided to back away. Garpy, in fact, doing slightly more damage. And we're going to have ourselves a little fight here. The red's going to be up. Twister should be able to get it. Yeah, Garpy just sticks around at the top listening for a time.
Twister going to be chasing a little bit now. With these 2 minutes left, you know, it's going to have to be Twister being proactive in this and catching Garpy off guard, laying down some traps maybe. Twister can put himself on 200-200 as long as Garpy doesn't do any crazy damage. And looking at Garpy's point of view, he's actually just at the top level. So, alright, I'll just watch you from above, see what activities you're up to. And then just get away whenever you get a bit too close. Garpy with some great escapist moves.
Yeah, I think it's still a little bit too early for Garpy to be going too passive, but so far, actually good rockets from Twister, and that's going to bring it to within just 1 frag. Garpy does get the red off the spawn, but he's going to look to get some weapons really quickly because Twister's going to be around. Yeah, just spots him off there.
Garpy.
Garpy stuck in the little rail and does manage to get away. He's gonna run up with the rockets. Ah, unlucky for Twister. Yeah, that was actually a pretty easy rail for Twister. He should have gotten that.
Garpy just got away. He's picked up yellow shards. I think he got a green armor. He's getting another one. He's on 100, 150. So all of a sudden, when Twister was in such a favorable position, it's just completely reversed. But is it going to be Garpy catching out Twister once more? If this is a kill for the Brit, then I dare say that this series is going to be GG in a moment. There's the LG, plenty of ammo. Garpy's just like, nope, I got a 1 frag advantage. Oh god. Twister, no way. Garpy catches him off guard again, and there's just so few resources for Twister to work with. I'm gonna follow Twister now. He doesn't have long to get this last frag and give himself a chance at surviving in this tournament. Whoever wins, if Garpy wins this, sorry, he makes it to the quarterfinals. Twister will have to win this and another.
Not gonna be easy. Garpy's on 150, 200 at the moment, so Twister's got a mountain to climb. Actually, Garpy, make that 200, 200.
This is it, Twister. This is the moment of truth. You could have hoped for a telefrag, maybe. He's chasing with the rail. 3 seconds left. Garpy is gonna shut down that game 6-4, and the Brit advances to the quarters. Well played. I can't say this is the result that I was expecting at all, but the Brit, in phenomenal fashion. Look at that though, over 2,000 damage of the LG. Garpy, oh my god. That's a huge amount of damage of the lightning gun.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Very, very dominant. I saw Evil in the map there. Does Garpy go up again?